Hello, my name is Elena. I own a digital marketing agency. We are a creative team. We build brands, we design websites, and we manage social media for some pretty big clients. We have always prided ourselves on being modern. We don't have a big, stuffy corporate office. My team works from everywhere. London, New York, Bali, coffee shops, and shared workspaces. I thought this was our strength. I thought being flexible made us better. And honestly, I thought we were safe. I told myself that we aren't a bank and we aren't a hospital. We just make pretty pictures and write copy, so who would want to hack us? Plus, we all use Macs, and everyone knows Macs don't get viruses, right? That is what I told myself. And that is exactly why I lost $100,000 in a single afternoon. It wasn't a virus or a red screen with a skull on it. It was silent. Here is what happened. One of my senior designers was working from a café. She logged into our shared network, but she didn't know that her laptop had been compromised weeks ago. She didn't have any real endpoint protection installed, just the basic stuff that comes with the computer. Because her device was unprotected, a hacker had been watching her, keylogging her passwords. And once they had her password, they walked right into our system. But they didn't steal files and they didn't lock us out. They just watched. They sat inside our email server for 3 weeks, reading our messages and learning how we speak. Then, they saw the big one. We were wrapping up a huge project for a new client. It was time to send the final invoice for $80,000. The hackers waited for me to draft the email. They intercepted it. They changed the bank account details on the PDF invoice, just a few numbers, and then they sent it to the client. It looked like it came from me, and it sounded like me. So the client paid it, instantly. 3 days later, I called the client. I asked, "Hey, just checking on that payment." There was a silence on the line. They said, "Elena, we paid you on Tuesday." My heart stopped. I checked our account, and there was nothing. I asked them to send me the receipt. When I saw the account number on that piece of paper, I knew. That wasn't my bank. The money was gone. And because it was a wire transfer authorized by the client, the bank couldn't get it back. I had to explain to my team that bonuses were canceled. I had to explain to the client that their vendor, us, was not secure. We kept the client, but barely. It took me 2 years to earn back their trust. So, what would I do differently if I could go back to that day, before the cafe and before the hack? Number 1 is visibility. I had no idea what devices were connecting to my business data. I didn't know my designer's laptop was outdated or that she was on an unsecured Wi-Fi network. If I had a remote management dashboard, I would have seen that vulnerability. Number 2 is enforced security. I let my employees bring their own devices and manage their own security. That was foolish. I should have had a system that forced every laptop to have protection running. A system that says if you want to access company email, your device must be secure. Period. And number 3 is identity protection. The hackers got in because they stole a password. If we had multi-factor authentication forced on every account, or a system that flagged suspicious logins from a new location, they never would have gotten in. I used to think cybersecurity was boring. I used to think it was just for tech companies. Now I know the truth. Cybersecurity is the foundation of your business, because you can be the most creative agency in the world. You can have the best designs, but if you can't protect your clients' money, you don't have a business. Don't wait until the money is gone. Lock your digital doors, watch your endpoints, and never assume you are too small to be noticed.